It's gonna take a lot of love.
Good afternoon and welcome to Through the Static. This is your host, Stephen the Medium. And as always, so excited to be here Wednesday live at 5. And I have my...
Amazing co-host.
I just...
Handsome, smart.
Yeah, I don't even have to say anything, right? But who are you?
Coach Elix is
Coach
in the house.
Elix.
The other part of Steelix.
That's right. Yes. Right. The second half of Steelix, right?
Oh, and by the way, Stephen, I just want to make sure, today's hump day. So happy hump day.
Oh, dear God. So, for people watching us on Facebook Live that we do the pre-show, you'll understand how funny Elix is. And if you don't have Facebook and just tuning in, I said happy hump day, and Elix looked at me cross-eyed like, what is that? I'm like, what do you mean, what is that? Hump day. So it was a whole discussion on hump day, and it was the normal Lucy and Ricky back and forth. Right.
But thanks to Peter and Karen, and then Karen Macaruso sent me a text with the definition of hump day. So thanks to our viewers, now I am very clear as to what hump day is.
And how do you say hump in Spanish?
Joroba.
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 Okay. Joroba.
Like
that's hump.
Yeah,
so if you want to know hump. Before I say anything else too, I just want to put this out here that for people calling, if in the past month you have called and got me, please hang up, wait a little bit longer, because I just continuously keep getting people that can't get through, and so if you just, I love speaking to all of you, but just please give other people a break, and if you have spoken to me over the past month or 2 months, just hold off and let somebody else get through.
Be kind to others who are dying to get through, Stephen.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I got to tell you though, I mean, I love, I love to get to speak to people, and people that have called. Every person I love, but I just keep getting these emails and direct messages that, I got one woman last week said she called 60 times and she couldn't get through. I'm like, oh dear God. So in any case, I just wanted to put that out there to make sure people understand that and know that. And it's a great thing, as Elix just said, giving back to people. By the way, I don't think I said Mark is in the house, who produces the show. So everybody, hey, Mark, he's here with us. I don't know what it is with me. Maybe it happens all day, or maybe I'm just realizing this. But I was talking to Lindsay today, who does all our everything she does for us. And like every other sentence, I sounded like Peter Brady. I was like, so Lindsay, if you do this, I don't know what was going on, Elix. I don't know. And and I've got such a manly, deep voice. So yeah. I'm not really sure, what's going on. But in any case, Elix, so before I give the news of what I gave on Facebook Live, what's up with you? What's going on with you? Share.
Well, first and foremost, I am just on the other side of being sick for about a week with a sinus infection, not COVID. So making that very clear, just a sinus infection. But thankfully, I got on medication early on, and I am feeling much, much better. And aside from that, we had an amazing weekend. I put myself together, and we had an amazing weekend. We did an awesome Facebook Live. For those of you who participated, thank you for joining us. And they know it was a lot of fun, and we made a lot of people laugh together.
Sunday was fun. Yeah.
We often do. And despite me not feeling my greatest, I think I did a damn good job.
You did. You did more than a damn good job.
Yeah. So, that's what's going on. That's what's going on with me. As always, and looking forward to my Friday show, which is going to be amazing. But I think it's important that you talk to people about what you're up to, because this is a big deal. So tell people.
Well, there's a couple of big deals. So in reference to Lady of the Dunes, the documentary that I am part of, that has been confirmed that the premiere screenings are going to be the first one April 1st at the Cape Cinema at 12:30. I think on Facebook Live I said 12. It's 12:30, and that is in Dennis, I believe. And then the second is April 2nd. Provincetown Theater, and that's 7 p.m. So it's a Friday and a Saturday. Now, look, these are free screenings. You don't have to pay anything to come. And I would love, I know on Facebook Live, Liz said she's going to try to get there. I would love to see you guys. That would be so great and so terrific. I will say that the Provincetown Theater, between just you and me, is a smaller theater. I think it's like 75 people. So when Providence Theater, and I think they're going to, and I'll let people know, they'll announce it via their website, and you have to RSVP. So that's something it's more urgent because it's not many seats. The Cape Cinema, the first premiere Friday, which of course Elix and I will be at both, that is a bigger theater. That's like 300, which is a great thing. So that's that. I am so excited about that. But I'm also so excited that I am premiering something new. I just premiered it on Facebook Live right before this show. So if you have ever booked a reading with me and added the note, you know the experience is just really phenomenal. It just is. It's not because I'm doing it. It's incredible. The note is, I meditate before your reading, and I just ask somebody in spirit that's connected to you to step forward and dictate to me what they want me to write on this note, and that's what I do. So that's always been part that you can add to a reading. You don't have to, but you can, and I'm getting very busy, which I love with people doing that. But what I am rolling out is a note by itself, and wait till you see it. It will be coming soon on my website. We just finalized everything today, so Lindsay has everything. She's going to put it up on my website when she can, so it should be coming soon. But what in a nutshell is that I'll use the gift idea. Say you want to give a gift, and I use this on Facebook Live, to your mom, and you go to my website, you book, or why can't I think of the word? Not pay, book. You know what I mean. I have
no idea what you mean.
A block. In any case, you go to my website, you pick a note, and all you do is put the select. You select who you. All I need is the first name of the person. So in this case, your mom's first name and her email, and you actually will know the date that the note's coming. But it's not just the note. So when your mom gets this, she opens up the email. Boom! It opens up. It is the note scanned in. But you've got me live in this, live when I do it. Obviously, it's not live when you get it. In a little circle, you see me, and I go through the entire note and explain what your, if it's a grandmother that wrote the note, what she was feeling, all those added things that I don't sometimes get to do. When I don't have time, this is just dedicated for the note, and I get to, anything that is added. Say your grandmother's writing the note, and your grandfather just peeks his head in. I get to share that with you and share the emotion. So this is going to be so great. And when it gets up on Facebook, on my website, you'll be able to see what the video looks like. So you get to see exactly, if you select this and you purchase this, what someone's going to get. You can get it for yourself. You can get it for your brother. You can get it for your mother. It does not matter. It is so great. It's so great.
And I think it's an amazing gift idea. So
yeah, I think so. And right now on my website, if you book a reading and you add a note, you just add a note, right? So when I do the meditation, I just ask who wants to come through. But I decided not to do it this way with the note, and actually even change my on my website for a reading and a note, that if you want to select the person, you can. If you don't have to. Or if, there's somebody like a neighbor that's not listed, like mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather, there's going to be a little icon that you can hit other and actually put neighbor and just put their first name. So your dog, your cat, your horse, whatever it is, I will write that note, and it's going to come directly from the note. And, people say to me, but you only need the first name. How does that work? How do you do that? And I just always say, I do it every single week on this radio show. I just see it. I hear a name, a first name. What's your first name? And I start, right? So that's how it works. Isn't that exciting, Elix?
And just like that, that's
And
amazing.
just like that, and that's a whole nother subject. I'm obsessed with Just Like That. If you've watched that show, you're just, you're my peep, because Just Like That. It's one of those things, and I'm waiting for the second season to roll out. What am I talking about? You know what? It's 5:16. I'm going to take a break. When I come back, 508-222-1320 is the number to call if you want to chat with your loved ones in spirit. Let's do this. So we will be right back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium, and I am with Coach Elix. I think Coach Elix just really, honestly, just ran downstairs to the in-law apartment to bring his homemade chicken soup to his mama. So, but we move on. Let me go to the first caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Hi, this is Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm good too. I love you when you talk. I love your energy. There's a good amount of energy, a lot of connected energy. So let's see, Kristen, what's going on? It seems like there's a lot going on with you. Kristen, there's a father. Is your dad here or crossed?
My dad's still here with us.
So even though it felt like and you don't have a father-in-law who's crossed?
I do not know.
So it's got to be then a grandfather. He steps forward as a father, and he just said, Alan? Who's the A connected to you? There's no one with, he just, yeah, Kristen, middle name. It's like Kristen Ann. Like, who's got the A middle name?
Actually, my father is Leo Arthur.
That's your dad?
Yeah, that's my dad's middle name is Arthur, yeah.
I love it. That's why it wasn't about your dad being cross. It was about they were giving a reference to your dad, even though he's still here. I love that. But it is definitely your dad's dad. It feels like it's your even though it feels like there's two grandfathers, Kristen, here, stepping forward, both here. But and there's a, oh wow, there's a mom, a grandmother energy. So is your mother's mother crossed?
Yes.
And your mother is here?
My mom is, yes.
Okay, got it. So grandma on your mom's side is stepping forward. All these grandparents are just letting you know that they're always around and always with you. Your grandmother, though, just said, and your grandfather just said, what's up with the car? What's going on with the car?
My car needs some work on it.
Yeah, well, even though that's a random thing, it's just one of those things that your grandparents do. And Spirit does this, Kristen, just to say they know what's going on. They know exactly what's happening. Someone also keeps showing me a lot of beer. Now, I know with my Rhode Island accent, I got to spell it out. So BEER, the drink. Miller, Budweiser. What's the beer? Either just make sure, one. I just heard one brother. Who do you have a brother?
I have two brothers.
Kristen, is one cross? I mean, is there a brother in spirit?
My mom did have a miscarriage before I was born, and it was a boy.
I knew it. I knew it was one in spirit. So know that your brother is screaming. He's so excited. Like, my sister, my sister. He's always around you. Kristen, I'm gonna tell you this, and I hope you get this, and this is absorbed into you, that you are a pretty amazing. You've got a pretty amazing energy source, because when I tune into people and see angels all around them, and it could be a double validation. It could be like you love angels, or someone, that's connected to you, living or dead, loved angels or had angels. There's angels around you, but that's always my way to let me know that the person has this very unique kind of soul. Everybody that's stepping forward, like your brother, your grandparents, just keep saying, make sure you acknowledge who you are. Just make sure you realize the propensity and the potential and all the stuff that you've got. Because your brother just said, my sister sometimes, doesn't really step into or acknowledge how amazing she is. So it's a beautiful validation for you. Who's Joe or John or Jack, Jean? Who's the G or J?
I have, my boyfriend's father's name is Rick, and he's passed.
Did you say Rick?
No, Greg.
Greg. I was going to say, Kristen, are you drinking? I said G or J. I love it. Well, hold on. Wait for me too. Wait for after the show. Just kidding. So Kristen, just know it's a way to let you know that they're giving a big thumbs up to your boyfriend, and that they that's how they kind of like put me towards something. But there's, I know you said you needed work done. There wasn't a mechanic connected or somebody who works on cars either connected to you or your boyfriend's family? I asked that, Kristen. Make sure you keep it with you, because I keep seeing a car up on a lift and someone is underneath it and doing something. I don't know if they're doing an oil change. I don't know what's going on, but it feels more about someone who either was a mechanic or loves cars. Maybe just uses. Like has a lot of cars or likes playing with cars or so. And by the way, someone just said that, is it you or your brother? Someone's got a name passed down. Passed down, meaning like a first name, middle name, is grandma, grandfather's. There's something with the name passed down, or it could be nephews, nieces, but someone's got a name connected to you passed down.
I named my daughter after my grandmother.
I love that. And 17. What's 17?
17.
Come on, Kristen.
I
didn't hear you. That used to be what?
I said it used to be my favorite baseball player, number 17.
Yeah, never say it's the only thing. It's a great thing that your loved ones are giving that as a validation. It's just something that you love and some.
Yeah, I used to watch the Red Sox with my grandfather. That was one of the things we used to do, so he knows that number
Oh,
17
no
was my
wonder
favorite.
why. And 17 was your favorite player. No wonder why your grandfather's giving that. How cool is that? That he just yelled that out and just giving that is a really wonderful um, uh, validation. Somebody's tying the knot or is thinking about engagement or just got married. This I just heard tying the knot. Someone
Uh,
connected to
my
you.
brother got my brother got married last August.
Yeah. So no, August of 2021.
Yes.
Yeah, so know that your loved ones just wanna, they just wanna bring that up as a really nice validation too, Kristen, to let you know that they're around, they're with you. There's also an electrician somewhere, or someone did something with electricity.
That one I'll have to think about too.
So,
I don't
so
know if something
make sure you do keep it with you. And I got to tell you, it feels it feels as if I keep getting pulled to. You said your boyfriend, right? Your boyfriend's side. That's what I keep feeling.
Yeah.
In someone, it feels like someone on your boyfriend's side went fast, like went really fast. Either accident, suicide, something very very quick. I'm here a second and then I'm done. I'm in spirit.
Yeah,
It's
his
a guy.
father passed away.
I was just
His
about to say
father
it's a
passed
guy. Yeah, it's a guy. So know that. But was it fast?
Yeah, fast for him from what I know. I didn't know him when that happened. He passed away when he was very young. He was 35. So,
Wow, wow. So wow. Just know that when I was asking about the dad figure stepping forward and asked about a father-in-law, even though that technically is not a father-in-law if you're not married, but that's what he was wanting to come through and give that as a really nice validation and just talk. Your boyfriend has a tattoo,
no, he does not.
so make sure. Do you have a tattoo?
I do have a tattoo, yes.
So it's gotta be you. Somebody just yelled out. A guy just yelled out. They like the tattoo, but there's a tattoo in memory of somebody.
Yes, I have a tattoo for my best friend who passed away on my wrist.
Got it. So and that's a she.
Yes.
Yeah. So know that she wants to make sure you know that she's stepping forward and how excited she is that you got to validate that tattoo that is for her. I don't know if she died from cancer, but there's a C or K connected to her.
She has a lot of children with the initials C and K.
Wow, I love it. Just to make sure you know it's really me. It's really me. So I love that. So Kristen, listen, I'm up for time. Thank you so much for calling and lots of love to you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kristen. Bye bye. And you know what? We're a minute early, but that way I'll have more time on the other end. So hold on. I'll take more calls as soon as we're back. And welcome back to Through the Static. This is Stephen the Medium with Coach Elix right by my side. Hi, Coach Elix.
Hey there. Hey.
Hey. All right, let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Stephen. Who's this?
Stacy?
Hi, Stacy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Stacy, where's the R come in? Like Robert or Richard or Ryan?
My grandfather?
What's his name?
Robert?
Robert. But he's in spirit, right?
Yes.
Oh my God! Even before I knew it was you, like who I knew was like Stacy, I just heard him like pushing forward, like you gotta tell her. That grandpa, there's two though. Both grandfathers are crossed.
Yes.
So know that both grandpas are stepping forward. Stacy, your grandfather just said to me, there's I don't know if this has already happened, but it's recent or it's happening now. But your grandfather just said to me, you're around a decision. Are you like thinking of some kind of decision? I don't know if this is like work or location or is somebody talking to you about like deciding something that's kind of big?
No. Not that I know of, anyway. Not
well,
yet.
just keep it. Yeah, I sort of paused too when you said no because your both grandfathers are behind me saying, yeah, they are. And healthcare, Stacy, nursing, healthcare. Who's healthcare connected to you?
I'm a vet tech.
That would be it. So, I always forget to say vet. I say pharmacy. I say nursing home, hospital. Stacy, I always forget. And you guys are so important. So I'm so glad that you brought that up. You're you know what the thing, Stacy, the decision is retirement. Someone's thinking.
Ooh, my dad.
Is he thinking about retirement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. I said to your grandfather, well, give me more then if she doesn't understand. So know that they just want to make sure you know that and that they're watching and listening. Do you wear a special ring?
Just my wedding ring.
Your wedding, were you married like recently?
No.
Well, you sound like you're 13.
No, I'm almost 40.
You got like the youngest voice. Wow, I love that, Stacy. No, somebody, it feels like it's a grandmother keeps putting her hand up and pointing to the ring. Maybe your mom is still here, right? Or is she?
She is.
You don't know anything about a ring being passed down, or they keep showing me a ring.
No, my grandmother didn't really wear jewelry, and I believe her ring went to my aunt.
Oh, so that if it went to your aunt, that's great. It's just your grandmother just keeps showing me ring, and she wants to give that as a validation. I don't know what the yellow is. Someone loves yellow roses, yellow flowers.
My mom loves sunflowers.
This is your mom, you said?
My mom loves sunflowers, yeah. I hate flowers. No, I love them in the wild, but I don't want to get flowers. They just die and they cost a lot of money.
Yes, Stacy, the vet tech. I hate flowers. No, I'm kidding. The what are they talking about? That's when you talked about the ring that your aunt has. That's your mom's mom?
Yes.
I thought so. She just wants to make sure that it was her giving that validation as the yellow for your mom and two kids. There's two kids, or is it?
I have two.
I love your grandma's giving that as a validation. And just your grandmother just said to me, they're the most beautiful kids ever, Stephen. And that's not being a biased grandmother. It's just the truth. So I love.
They look like their dad.
Well, you know what? But also just and also, when I get G or J, it's either the name is a G or a J, or the name's passed down. Something with your husband or the kids.
My son is named after my husband.
Wow, I love it. So everybody's just giving that also as a really great validation. And let me tell you something. Before I let you go, I know you're a vet tech, but your grandmother just said you've got to tell my granddaughter that she's got healing hands. I mean, I know you're a vet tech for a reason, Stacy, but honestly, the connection you've got with the animals, I'm sure you probably most likely know it, is pretty out there. It's amazing. It's really
Well,
just
before she passed, I was the one who really took care of her, and then my mom was just recently sick, so then everybody just comes to me for, like, take my blood pressure, what's my pulse, take my O2.
That's why they're talking about because your grandmother showed me your palms, and when I see green palms, I'm like, oh, that's just instinctively a healer. And healers always go with empaths, so you pick up people's energy, and it's just that familiar kind of peace out there. And that doesn't surprise me that people come to you because you're a healer, and that is a great, it's not a majority, it's a minority of people, and it's such a great attribute to have, Stacy. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much, and thank you for the work you do, and lots of love to you, Stacy.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye. You know, I love Elix. I love when they give me more information, like she's not getting the decision, and all of a sudden the grandpa's like, it's the retirement. I'm like, okay. I love it. Let me go to the next caller. I don't even know if Felix is listening to me.
Of course I'm listening.
I'm just saying. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this? Hello?
Hi, it's Paula.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, too. So, Paula, I never had a reading start like this. They're giving me numbers. Paula, let me ask you something. Is somebody connected to you or was connected to you, like that's crossed, that was into numbers, like accountant, finance, anything like that?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking is because I just saw 17 and I just saw 33. I never started reading with numbers. So just make sure the 17 could be a day. Go ahead.
My brother passed at the age of 17.
Oh my God. Wow. So know that, Paula, that your brother's here. I mean, he's so excited that you got the 17. Keep the 33 too. I don't know if that's somebody's age or that's a number on a house, but there's something your brother said 33. So
okay.
Just make sure you keep it with you. Your brother wants to make sure. He just said 2. So are there 2 other siblings, or there's 2 left? Why does he say 2?
Just myself and my sister.
Got it. So there's the 2 left. So that's what he's giving as also a validation. The reason why he did that, Stacy, too, Paula, is that he wants to make sure that he's letting you know he's always with you guys. But I don't know if you're from the South. Why does he keep bringing me down south? Does someone live down there? Nobody went back and forth from Florida, or there wasn't a recent trip or something?
No, not recently.
And nobody used to live there, Paula? Like a snowbird or anything like that? He just keeps bringing me. I'm asking him, and he keeps bringing me to. You know what it is? Your brother keeps talking about who's the S too, like Stephen or Stephanie or Stacy, or there's an S connection. Your brother just said, first name, last name. So just make sure you keep it with you because it will come.
Okay.
But your brother keeps talking about water. Like, I don't know, someone live near water, or he keeps bringing. There's a reason why he's talking about Paula. You guys, when you were little, didn't have like a trip down south somewhere, like when he was living?
No, and we always went to the beach.
Oh,
There's
the water. Got it. There is still something in Florida. I see dolphins. Something is either with dolphins or Florida. So just make sure you also keep that with you, Paula. Your brother just talked about, and I don't know if this is his, but why does he talk about the ashes?
I don't know.
So there's nobody connected to you that either talked about being cremated or it was cremated?
So recently, my husband's brother passed and was cremated.
Oh, so it's him. Keep the S with that side, your husband's side. There's an S.
Okay.
Because that brother-in-law just yelled out that S was him. And also Antonio, Angela. Who
And
was the A?
Anthony was my brother-in-law that passed.
Wow, I love that he just yells out his name, and just is kind of like putting his arms up. But I got to tell you, back to your brother, Paula. What a beautiful, beautiful soul. What he left. Whether, and I hope you guys know this, after he crossed at that such young age at 17, that what he left was just, he left the ability for you guys in the family to be able to sort of retrieve the gifts that you have internally. So it's a great thing. Why is my head? Did someone bang their head, or was there an aneurysm or a headache, or my head feels like it's exploding?
Um,
Was somebody like a
someone
tumor, or
someone that someone that passed.
either passed
Um,
or crossed? I mean, or living.
yeah, my mother passed from a brain tumor.
Wow. So, Paula, everybody's here for you. So, and letting your mom's letting you know that she's here. And your mom and everybody in spirit just said the most important thing is they just wanted you to make sure you knew your brother was here, because your brother was like, even though at 17 your brother was like a 5-year old, he knew you, he made sure you got through to one of these lines, and he has been, your mother just said, he's been jumping up and down waiting, my sister's coming, I can talk to my sister. He's so excited, so which I love. But your mother, just like I think when I was asking Stacy, your mother keeps talking about the ring. Feels like a wedding ring or an engagement ring.
Um,
Nobody has someone's ring.
um, no, I have my just the I have my mother's engagement ring. I do. Yes, I do.
I love how we just sort of strolled right into that. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
I
thinking, and I thought, yeah, I do. I thought I just had her setting, but I had the diamond put into another setting, so I have her original setting and her diamond. So yes, I
I
do.
love that. I love that, and I got to tell you, when I just said I love that with that validation, your mom just said I love that. So
Uh,
it's a great way to let you know that she's so happy and supportive, Paula, about what you did with the ring. But it's really important for her to validate that ring, that the engagement ring. It's just very important, not about the material thing, but just more so, that you've got it, and that
mhm.
what it makes you feel when you do have it. Your mother just also told me there's she just showed me like a box. Do you have like her jewelry box?
I do.
Because she just said she's got my jewelry box. No, just keep this with you, Paula. The next time that you go into that jewelry box, I don't know if it's out or you see it, whatever. But the next time you look at it, touch it, go into it, or whatever, know that your mom wants to make sure you know that she's standing right next to you when that's happening. So, and make sure you keep
Mhm.
that in your third eye. And your brother just said he's like a bouncer for you and your sister. He's just always protecting, always.
Uh,
It's just in how much he loves you. And I got to take a break, Paula. Thank you so much for letting me do this.
Thank you. That was
Listen,
beautiful. Thank
lots
you
of
so
love to
much.
you, and have a great night. And we will be right back. Welcome back to Through the Static. I can't believe how fast this goes by. So let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hi, it's Paula.
Hi, another Paula. I love it. Paula, you're Paula. There was the call before you, Paula, and I'm also hearing who's Peter or Paul or who's the other P connected to you? There's another really strong P, like either crossed or living. And it's not like Papa. It's an actual. You know what? You don't have a Peter. Why do I keep hearing Peter or Peterson? So make sure you keep that first name or last name connected. It's really, really strong, Paula. So there's and also Bob or Barbara. Who's the B connected?
I don't know any Bob or Barbaras.
Paula, come on, you're going to have to help me out here. There's Brian, Bob, but Bill. There's a really, really strong B. And as a matter of fact, those two, Spirit just said those two names go together. Maybe it's like a close family like connection or something. So again, just make sure you keep it with you. There's a really strong father energy. Is your dad here or crossed?
He's crossed.
So know that your dad is stepping forward. He's claiming the P in the B. So again, maybe it's on his side. Maybe it's like a great aunt, great uncle. I don't know. But just make sure you know that he's claiming it. He also brings me far away. Like we're grandparent. Well, it feels like I'm in Europe with somebody like from Italy or why do I keep feeling Greece? Why do I keep getting pulled away?
I mean, he was born in Portugal.
Oh, well, that's the reason. I love him. So, he just did that too, Paula, just to let you know that he's always around, always with you. But is Mom here? There's also a really, really strong mother energy.
Nope, she's passed.
So know that Mama is also here. She comes through completely different than your dad. I love your mom is just giving you big hugs, and she keeps. Your mother. I'm telling your mother is talking so fast, but she keeps talking about. It feels like were there like a family that had a lot of kids, like 5, 6 kids.
She had 7.
Oh wow, I thought so. Well, she just keeps like numbering with her fingers. I'm like, oh, those got to be kids. I didn't know they were hers, but just make sure you know that she's giving that as a validation. But do you have a sibling in spirit?
No.
She just talked about. Well, let me tell you this then, Paula. There's two babies in spirit, 2 miscarriages, 2 something. Your mother just said they're up here. They're up here with me. So maybe one of your siblings. I don't know. Just make sure you keep it with you. And is your middle name A?
Nope.
So just whose middle name is A? It feels as if it's a sister. Or brother. So just make sure you hang on to that. Keep that with you. Your mom also just said there's something right around, Paula, validation, birthday, anniversary. Something is very close. It could be your family. It could be nephew, niece, aunt, mother, dad. So make sure you keep it with you because she said and that there's a trip coming up too. I don't know who's traveling or a trip that just either passed or is coming up. So I'm going to leave that with you, Paula. Listen, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thank you.
Okay, lots of love to you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
And let me go to the next caller. Hi, this is Steven. Who's this?
Hi, this is Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Hi. I'm good.
Karen, I'm good. As soon as I heard your voice, I hear a woman standing next to you. You know, it's very interesting, though. This woman, I don't know yet who she is. Is your mom still here?
No.
Maybe it's a mom, but all I can tell you is that it's like she is. It's even more than a guy. No, it's not. Even though your mom is here, there's a woman next to you that is almost like it feels like she's a guardian angel. She's your cheerleader, and I'm trying to figure out exactly who she is. It sort of feels like it's an older woman that was somehow connected to you or family. Do you know who Rose is, or why they keep giving me Rose?
I have a friend, Rose.
So I don't know. Usually the way this works, Karen, is that that woman is going to be connected somehow. Maybe Rose's mother, grandmother. All I can tell you, and sometimes it makes no sense. You may say, "Well, her grandmother died, but I didn't know her. She wouldn't be around me." And I would say, "Yeah, she is." I can't explain it. It's just the way they give this to me. Karen, they also give me the again the G or J. So there's either a G or J name really close to you, and or a name passed down. Somebody's got someone's a junior, or a first name, middle name is passed down. That's very, very connected to you in two. Well, what's two? What's two? Are there two kids or two siblings?
I'm a twin.
Ah, well, there's the two. I love that. I love that your mom's giving that as a. But dad is crossed.
Yes.
So no, while mom and dad are stepping forward, your father is claiming the G or J name. His first or middle name is not a G or J?
He's Jeremiah.
Oh, I love that. I love that your dad just grabbed that and said, "That's me. That's me." Your dad, Jeremiah, and your mom, but my God, Karen, your dad is around you constantly. Your father just said to me, my daughter feels me, like she knows people are around. I don't know if you consciously know that, but if they're telling you that, or they're telling me to tell you that, that's true. It's very, very true, and you're obviously very, very connected. Your father also brought up something signed, like a signature. It looks like, I don't know if this is his or your mom's signature, but there's something, or initials. Karen, was something like a bench or some kind of dedication for, or is Jeremiah on something, like engraved on something? Or your mom's?
No, I had something engraved, but it's not Jeremiah.
But what is it? What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean you had something engraved?
I had something engraved. It was my cat's lashes.
Oh my God!
Her name is engraved in the box.
Oh my God! So know that it's a way that your mom and dad are letting you know, and your cat is letting you know. Did you have? Is this a she?
Yes.
So know that she's stepping. I just said, "Are you a boy or a girl?" And she's like, "A she." She's always with you, but she just said to me, "You've got more than just that engraving box. There's something more."
Yeah.
She keeps saying, "Mommy's got more stuff for me."
Yes, I have her paw.
I love it. She also keeps she keeps ringing a bell, like Tinkerbell, like a bell. I don't know what this is. She keeps ringing. She didn't wear a bell, or was something connected to a bell or a sound of a bell?
No, but she made herself known.
You mean just
if it wasn't a bell, she was banging the shade against the wall, or ripping the trash bag, or just knocking things over.
I love it. Well, let me tell you something then. I love how she's stepping forward. But make sure, Karen, you keep this bell noise. Either it sounds like someone had it could be a bell like years ago outside that you could ring the bell, or there is something with the bell. I don't know what it is. Sometimes maybe it even could be like
we were just playing a game last night with a bell.
Oh my God, Karen. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And the cat is bringing that up because the cat's in the house. How cool is that, Karen? I love that. I love that. That cat just said to me, she just said that the connection that you two had was unlike anything and any connection. So I love that. And I don't want the show to hang up on both of us because I'm out of time. Karen, thank you so much for letting me do this.
Thank you, Stephen.
Oh, thank you. Listen, lots of love to you. And again, have a great, great night.
You too.
What beautiful callers and such amazing people. Elix, tell everybody how they can find you.
They can find me at Coach Elix anywhere on Instagram, social media, and Friday at 1 p.m. Get a Grip with Coach Elix, my weekly radio show where we inspire you to live your best life. And Friday, we're going to be talking about how to let go of those conversations of scarcity.
I love that.
If that's you, you better tune in.
I think that's everybody. Seriously,
That's right.
at some point or another, I think it hits everybody. So that's going to be a great conversation. So you can find me under Stephen the Medium. Make sure you watch for any more information. I've already posted the 2 premieres of Lady of the Dunes, the documentary that I am in, which I'm so excited about. I talked about the premiere of The Note. There's also another premiere coming that's going to be in person in my office that I'm not saying yet, but that's going to be a lot of fun, very different. And did you know that my show, Through the Static, is a podcast? I think I just found out through Lindsay that I think I have 4 episodes up on any app that you can find podcasts. So if you're driving and you want to listen to me, just go to any app that has podcast and put Stephen the Medium in, and you get to listen to these amazing shows. Big thanks to Mark, who does his show before mine, Mark's Jukebox 3 to 5. Check that out because that's pretty amazing. And for now, I think that is it. So I hope everybody up here in New England stays safe Friday with the snowstorm. And lots of love to everybody, and have a great night. Have a great week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.